everyone! Am I in focus if I sit back here? I don't know. Today's been a wild one. How are you doing? Sorry I'm a few minutes late starting. 5 minutes late starting. Thing is about doing it first thing in the morning is sometimes you need to poop right when you're about to start live streaming. Too much information? Maybe. Okay, now that I've scared everyone off, it's time to tell you what I'm doing. Today is April. Well, it's been April for a while, but today is one of those days in April. April is NaPoWriMo, which stands for National Poetry Writing Month. And the overachievers in the world like to write a poem every single day in April. Personally, I'm not about that life. Personally, I like to just write every day. I think that's a noble thing to try and do. And so we're going to just tilt this a little bit and we're going to make sure that's in focus. Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, personally, I cannot write a poem every single day for a month. Too much for me. So instead, what I do is aim to write every day, and I do a free write, which is basically the idea is you grab your pen and your notebook and you start writing and you don't stop for 15 minutes. You pick a prompt, something to think about, meditate on, and then you just get going. So that's why I'm doing these. I want to give people the opportunity to write with me, hence the title, Write with Josie. And the idea is we just this is an excuse for you to get yourself comfy, little accountability buddy, to sit down and write every day. But also, on a very selfish level, this is an excuse for me to write every day. Because otherwise, if I'm not doing it on the internet, I'm a terrible person, really, because if I'm not live streaming it, my writing tends to be forgotten a little bit, which is a terrible thing to admit, but it's true. So yeah, we're gonna write together. I'm gonna put some music on, and we will write prompts. Let me tell you about the prompts. Escape Roll is another thing that sort of runs alongside NaPoWriMo. It was started by Sav Brown, who is another poet. She also does YouTube, and she does daily prompts throughout April for everyone to follow. And she sort of shares them, and you can share them with the hashtag Escape Roll, and the idea is that you share your poem written on that prompt. Really cool thing. So my prompts, I provide 3 prompts every single day. One is the escape roll prompt, and then the other 2 are sort of for you, just randomly, because sometimes only having one prompt, it means that you're not writing about the thing you want to write about. So these are the prompts for today. The escape roll prompt, as set by Sav Brown, is blush. Number 2 is the colour of magic. I picked that because I turned around and that is the only Terry Pratchett book I own, is The Colour of Magic. So I turned around and picked that. And then the other one comes from my 642 things to write about, and that prompt was what your desk thinks about at night. I love the absurdism of it. I think it's really playful. I also think that having just picked a Terry Pratchett title, I feel like that's a prompt that Terry Pratchett would approve of, is what your desk thinks about at night. So yeah, those are the things we're going to write about. You can pick one, or you can pick 3 and do 5 minutes on each one. I love the 5-minute free write, just really blitz it. But sometimes a 15-minute one is what you need to really get in there. So free write is the idea that you start writing and you don't stop. If you're struggling with what to write next, just repeat the sentence you're on until you know where to go. And we'll get going. Well, an interesting turn of events is that I don't think, despite being a poet with a lot of stationery, I don't have the pen that I like to write with. So I'm going to go and find my pen, and then we're going to get started. Okay? Cool. I will be back in a mo. God, this is embarrassing, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have it here. Right, okay. Hello, I'm back. Right, pick a prompt. I still don't know which one I'm going to pick. This is the problem. Is I get in such a rush and such a tizzy to be ready. I haven't decided what prompt I'm going to write about. I do like the what your desk thinks about at night. I don't know. You know. No, I think I'm challenge myself. I'm going to go for the escape rule one. So write down your title, make sure you've got something to drink, make sure you've got your pen ready. NaPoWriMo Day 13. I'm going with the blush prompt. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to get started. So I'm going to play some music, and I'm going to start the timer. I will try to remind you every 5 minutes, but sometimes I'm so in the zone I forget. So if you want to switch prompts every 5 minutes, either set your own timer or keep an eye on mine. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. Let's get going. Just going to play some music. Shout out again to Harris Heller with the stream beats, which are free to use beats. We appreciate you and your service. Okay. Yeah. Timer is a go. I'll see you on the other side, guys. Enjoy your writing. forgot to tell you when 5 minutes were down, but 6 and a bit minutes are down now. If you wanted to switch prompts, do it. guys, it's been 10 minutes, maybe slightly longer, so if you wanted to switch to your last prompt, do so now. minute to finish off your sentences, and then pick your favourites and share them in the chat. I'm just going to finish off my sentence and then I will read my favourite line out to you. Give me a second. Okay, so I went with blush and I ended up writing, I guess, about like love and kisses. I wrote about being able to make my husband laugh still, which I enjoy. We've been together for 11 years. We've been together for 11 years so far, and yeah, so I ended up just writing about how much I love making you laugh. I love making you blush. I ended up being rhymey for a little bit anyway. It all went off the end anyway. So here's what I wrote. I love making you blush. I love making your face flush with blood, a rosy pink glow. It doesn't take much. A compliment or two and a well-placed dirty joke. It's like your face stops for a moment, or at least it slows down while you realise what I said. Take in the nice or rude, absorb it into your skin, improve circulation, normally followed by a hesitant smile, small and fluttering, a dip of the eyes down and back to contact, a flush of colour in your cheeks, a wonderful giggle. So, yeah, those are the first, well, it's the first half a page I wrote. I didn't want to stop reading because I love it. It's so cute. Okay, that's the end of our writing session. I realised that writing so early in the day means we have less of the real-time writers and more catch-up crew. So if you are writing on catch-up, please do share your comments. I love to know that I'm not just shouting into the void. I mean, I'm fine shouting into the void, but it's nice to know that I'm not sometimes. So yeah, let me know in the comments. If you want to keep up with these, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. I have scheduled for the next couple of days. So tomorrow we're back to midday. Saturday we're gonna do a real early morning one. Saturday is my husband's birthday and we're going to a beer festival that starts at 12, but because obviously we don't want to overdo it, we're going for brunch beforehand. So yeah, we're going to be doing it quite early on Saturday. I know the schedule right now says 10, but it's going to be more likely 9 or even earlier. So keep an eye out for that. I will update it today, tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you guys to it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I don't know what the weather is like for you, but it's looking a lot more sunny. So I'm about to go and have a stomp around the Mendip Hills with my good friend Beth. So I'm excited for that. All right, guys, love you loads. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.